Hello, my beloved students. How are you? It's Leonardo. I'm here to start this second term, and I'm going to start by asking you how you are. Okay, so how are you? I hope you have had a lot of fun these vacations. That you have breathed a lot, and that you have mm, taken a rest. I think that you deserve it. It's this pandemic thing is making all of us crazy. So to rest and to breathe is such a good idea. But now we have to start working, because we have to start working. So, students, it's easy. Our activity today is simple. It's just this chapter from the book, the student book. I've already sent it to you. I'm just explaining so quickly what you are supposed to do because you asked me to do that. So I'm going to do it, okay? So this class is going to be a place of my own, yeah? Like my house, my apartment, yeah? That place that you have, that you bought, that you live in. Okay, so in this part, we're going to talk about probability, possibility, modals, and about vocabulary, okay? So let's start. In the first part, we're going to find here, okay, in here, some adjectives that you have to give or to match with some objects. Let's say, for example, I don't know, let's see that is a telephone. I know that you are young enough to know only the mobile phones, but trust me, there were phones like that, and they are older than me. Okay, so I'm going to say this phone is antique and is, I don't know, I would say unusual perhaps. I would say it's beautiful. At the moment I think it is expensive, and it is perhaps old-fashioned, yeah. So you are only going to describe what you find in each object. You have to do the same with this mirror, with the drawer, with this, with the sofa, with everything, okay? That is the first part, only vocabulary. Second part, you're going to find some what people said. Some, oh my god, how do you prompts that people said, and you have to relate these things, match these things to the objects. Number one, it says, I think it's great because I like unusual furniture. Some people say it's not very comfortable in hot weather, but I don't mind. So the answer is unusual furniture and comfortable but not in hot weather. So it means that it has to be, the answer has to be H. You know, comfortable, nice, unusual, but imagine it is plastic. Can you imagine having a plastic thing in Aguadios? A nightmare. Okay, so yeah, the answer is that. If you read, I've had it for 2 years now. It was expensive, but in my opinion, it was worth because it's the most unusual thing in the kitchen. You have to find what you are referring to. Okay, so it's simple and nice. In here, the third part is only finding if you have to say afford, is, cost, or worth in each one of these spaces. Simple and nice. Don't worry, you're going to do it so quickly. Then you have a listening activity, the only listening activity that you are going to have in this for this week. Sorry, you know me. You know that I'm drinking coffee. I'm working. I need coffee, so I have to have some sips of coffee. Listening, simple, nice, beautiful, and they are going to talk about people who live in weird places. Yeah, that's all. So you have to listen and to see what Neil, Ian, Adam, Patricia are talking. You are going to say, "Oh, this is a man talking about living in a bus," so it might be this one. Yeah. So you have to match the speaker and the photograph. Then you have to listen one more time and select who said this, who talked about the bathroom, who talked about the towers, who talked about the windows. Yeah. So listen, you have to be more careful in this part. And finally, you have to answer some questions as usual, so they are going to make you, there are some questions, and after listening, you say yes, no, why, blah, 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 all those things that you always do. Third part, in here, it is going to be focused finally in the topic. The topic is could be, might be, must be, can't be. Remember that in American English it would be can't. Yeah? So, sound. Could be, might be, must be, can't be. Ow, ow. I beat myself. Can't be. Okay. So, it's the same in Spanish. If I say, puede ser Juanita. It's like, oh, it's a possibility. That woman far puede ser Juanita. But if you say, debe ser Juanita, you see, debe ser and includes more possibility than poder ser. Yeah, the same in Spanish. So you use could or might be when it is something that is possible. Yeah, puede que sea, es posible. You use must when it is more probable. Cuando ya es más probable. Cuando se dice debe ser tal cosa. Must be. It can't be is to talk about something that is impossible, that doesn't happen, that is not going to be. Yeah. So could and might, possibility, must, probability, and can't, that is not. Yeah. So in here you have some examples, and you have to say if you are talking about I'm sure it is, I'm sure it is not, or perhaps it's. I think I've already given you the answers. Silly me. Okay. Believe it or not, I'm really tired. Talking, and talking is really boring. I don't like it. Okay. Then you have to do this activity. Obviously, it said with a partner. You don't have a partner at the moment, so baila. Okay, you have to do it on yourself and try to guess what this is. Yeah, I know what it is. Mateo knows because Mateo knows a lot about it. And about this, I have no idea, but you have to imagine what it is. Okay, in here, obviously, you have to talk about this, the modal verbs, and select what you are going to use. Could be, or must be, or might be, or can't be. Okay? Finally, you're going to use this of preposition of place. It is not about the topic, but you are supposed to know that, so it is going to be extremely easy for you. You know, you have to know what in front of, in top of, yeah, opposite, and I don't know, next to all these words. So you have to see this picture and say if they are true or false. Okay? After that, there are the activities that you are going to do. Obviously, I'm going to give you extra activities because okay, because why not? And in this one, you are only going to do a reading activity. Yeah, you see here they are talking about some people. Yeah, and you have to match each of the sorry, you have to match each one of them to these possible places they could stay. Yeah. So if here they say, I am Alma and I want a room for myself. I don't know. I want to sleep alone. Yeah. You have to find in here any of these places that offers her something suitable for her. Yeah. So read and select. And that's all. That's all that you are going to do this week. You don't have an exam, you don't have the games, and nothing, my beloved students. I hope that you can do it. Any question, you know that you can ask me on my email account, or you just can tell me. Some of you have my phone, and you know that there is no problem with that. Love you so much, missing you a lot. You cannot imagine how silly and crazy it feels to be talking to myself. I miss you. I miss you. I hope to see you soon, and I hope to be able to hug you in your graduation day at least. But I need you. See you and have fun. Thank you. Bye bye.